And this one right here is how many impressions I got. Once upon a time ago, I forgot when, but I had 11.3 thousand impressions. So I thought about 1 Corinthians 13. All right, so this is my vision born on faith. The faith about love is the purpose and the meaning of life. It's why we exist. It's my big why on why I exist. And it also, for me, whoa, it represents carrying the faith in love, the faith that God's love is greater than anything and everything.
Okay, so I want to say, damn, those photos are incredible. I thought they were stock photography. I was like, oh my god, it's so good. These two are some of these three, I mean, all of them, incredible photos. These should be in your book or something. So especially this one's really powerful.
Optimal body shape.
When was this?
This was 10 years ago, I think.
You look different. Where was this?
This is at Vegas.
Who are all those chicks?
My friends.
You still keep in touch with them?
One of them represents my optimal body of a wifey. I want to be a sexy wifey, and I also want to be a self-confident wifey. I want to be the apple of his eye while all the other guys are gurgling after me. You know what I mean? I am the prize. So really embodying that by working out, eating healthy. This was honestly the time when I was working out and eating healthy, me nurturing myself. And this was around the time that I realized I need to get my act together. This is when I was still in the process of, I guess fighting for my man at the time that I felt like I was losing him. So I really feel like this is my battle body, if you will. It's this drive to be better. Wifey part 2. All right. So I come first. Whoever it is that's gonna be my partner, I'm gonna come first. The person behind me is actually my ex-husband. So this was a picture we took at a wedding, but my friend's wedding, but this was around the time during our relationship that he did put me first. I was lucky to have been with a partner who always talked to me kindly with a nice, kind, friendly tone, and he's used to walking behind me, but not in a passive way, but more of a respectful way, because I don't want a beta guy. I want an alpha man, but someone who looks out after me, And then this represents our garden, the wisteria tree. This bloomed after we, this is after our divorce, but when we were married, this never bloomed. This plant in our backyard never bloomed. And, when he left and I was cleaning out the house and I was getting ready to have tenants in there. And after my dog Sugar died, this plant started blooming. And I still get teary-eyed just talking about it, but.
Really?
Yeah. It represents so much hope.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
there's love after love.
Oh,
beautiful.
Yeah. It looks really blossoming.
Yeah, it's the wisteria plant. It's one of my all-time favorite plants.
Flowers? I've never heard of that plant before.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
It's got a lot of flowers.
Yeah. And this is a man by the name of Isaac who almost married me. He wanted to marry me. And this is when one of these days, I was sad and he surprised me with a bouquet of flowers. Oh. And just a small gesture like that, it reminded me how much he loved me. Soul-wise, he knew my soul.
Oh,
So yeah,
I don't think you talked about Isaac ever.
I know he's amazing. Wow. We had a lot of deep connections, him and I, but he also terrified me as much as he loved me. We were like adjusting, and
I wasn't pretending, girl. I was fixing your dress.
Oh yeah, you were fixing my dress. That's right.
So I wanted you to look good.
Aww.
Oh my god, girl, I need to lose some weight. Damn, I look way better.
So yeah, like, so this represents, you know, best woman, you know what I mean? Wifey, but you know, like the bond of like sisters helping each other right there.
Right, so you want to be a good friend.
Yes. And
That's
then
helpful.
These are all the friends that I have had when I was going through my divorce. They were there to support me. They were there to, like, you know, just invite me to places. This was my birthday, I think. So they planned like a dinner for my birthday.
Aww. Well, is this recent as well?
No. This was back when. But I was too depressed to like have appreciated it back then, but I want to remember it now so I can look back and realize I do have good friends. Amy has been my friend since high school. She's been a great, solid friend for me. Sana's been a great friend too. I just kind of pushed some of them away because in the past it was too painful to see them married with kids. This board is a reminder of my original friendship outside of my divorce. Like, they were just solid friends to begin with.
I like that one with you laughing super hard.
Oh, I'll tell you this story. This is very touching. The intention I have of mine is that my sister and I,
That's your sister?
Yeah, this is my blood sister.
She looks nothing like you.
That's what I once said.
I swear to God, she does not look like you. I'm assuming she looks more like your dad, right?
Yeah. So like my sister and I'm setting the intention that we would become really good friends. You know?
Aww.
Yeah. To develop our relationship better. Like the way you and I are the way we are, you know? Picture represents the day Isaac left. Okay, so my second failed, let's say, relationship that I was hoping for. And I think I was really depressed during this time. So my friend Diana, my friend Lisa, they came over, and actually there was more people. My friend Foon was taking the picture. My friend Liz was on the side, but they basically like cuddled me. Like, they cuddled me to get me to laugh.
Aww.
Yeah.
They tickled you?
They cuddled me. Yeah.
Did they tickle you too?
Yeah, they did.
Were you tickle me, MJ? Aww, girl, I've never seen you cry, girl.
Touched. And then,
aww.
both Lisa and Diana showed up at the hospital after.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have good friends.
They were the ones that called the cops to intervene. And they were also visiting me at the hospital. So, oh God. I gotta go visit Lisa. I gotta go visit her. I feel like I need to like make amends to Lisa because I was jealous of her having moved on with her husband, and it was just too painful to see her with kids, something I wanted so badly to have during that time but didn't. But yet she was there to support me, but I couldn't be around her. It was just weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was a good friend, but I pushed her away so that I didn't have to be around to see, like, you know, how stuff.
So would you be able to accept it now? Like, would you still be able to, like, be friends with her and stuff now?
Yeah, I think so. I just need to, like,
You needed some time.
I need
You needed some space.
Yeah, come to think of it, Lisa's been a great friend.
Okay.
I
So
was
you can make some amends.
I gotta make some amends.
Just try, girl.
I know. Oh God, this is
I've
like,
never seen you cry, girl.
oh yeah, this is hard. The mental wealth. It was a mental wealth conference, and I did a public speaking. This is me at a showcase I produced where I was showing people how the journals worked, and I gifted everybody a journal there at the showcase. Right here, I put together, not me, but like through my connections, I was able to hold space for a producer of this documentary called Vanishing of the Bees. And so she and I started getting closer through this experience. And so I want to do more of that, just like own my power as a woman, as a self-starter, as a visionary, to like do more of these like relationship building activities. This is me at Sundance with my friend Sylvie. Come back, I'll be full on like hitting up all the colleges and doing my speaking circuits and doing more like showcases to get artists to show up and perform and like speak and really like propel the message of the love story. So this is just an entrepreneur extended. This is a picture of me after I pitched to a group of investors. So I went on stage and pitched for my minute. And I'm gonna do more of that in the future. I'm gonna really like get my business plan together and get my plans together and really start articulating the vision to more angels and seed and VCs. Hello, my name is Mingjie. I'm the founding producer of The Love Story. I started this project 5 years ago from a heartbreak, and what helped me the most was traveling, fellowship, and creative writing. The Love Story is designed for the brokenhearted to transform their tragedy into a love story through creative journaling. We are building a program, and we would be using the Bumble grant for this, to build an online, offline, virtual, and in-person community where journal artists could come together and journal their life tragedy into a love story, one journal entry at a time, artist inspired from the digital media of all the interviews that we've collected and will be collecting. This is a 501c3 not-for-profit based in California, and our mission is to inspire people to take their pain and turn it into purpose. Thank you. Like the language of like building and foundation, the initiative to take a selfie for both of us. So it represents the artist to producer connection relationship, one of respect and like good feelings, through this showcase of artist inspired journaling, which I'm going to do more of. So really this is like me putting myself, my voice out there, that I could see my own book next to all these great books at Barnes and Nobles. That was really awesome seeing that. So the history of our times now, and being able to continue journaling about it and like capturing it. And then this is me and Foxy and the Pisa behind. And this one is the recent picture I took of in Scotland, Sir Walter Scott, who represents the author that created the historical novel that captured the culture of his time in Scotland. So he's highly revered. This is the original Vincent van Gogh's painting of the olive trees, which is different than the mulberry trees. The mulberry trees for me represents like hope in insanity, and the olive tree represents God's fruits in paradise. So this was like kind of like my Divine Comedy reflection of that. And this is Mostar. This is in Bosnia-Herzegovina at the Museum of War and Genocide. So, like I was just learning about what actually happened there and how evil was created, and like, so how to like combat that. So really, like, the world traveler slides represent like traveling with a purpose, you know, like really going through different parts of the world to research and create a foundation for some kind of building up of something.
With one I had last year, I thought I was having a stroke afterward, and I was like, I blacked out and all sorts of weird stuff happened. And I had to kind of take a step and be like, what is going on? Because I'm loving this. What is happening in here? And so I've really had to check. So I took some time away to meditate and be, and, you know, really kind of look at like what's causing this literal, like I feel like it's almost like a fear for my life.
Our biggest conversion is how to be outgoing. We have some introverts, how to love yourself more.
Now that one big time applies.
Got it. 24% lack of confidence. 33.33%. That's a powerful number, right? How to boost your self-esteem. And incidentally, I recently worked with one of our journal artists, and she told me that as she's going through Act 2 now, journaling the second, she's developing her inner voice. She's becoming more confident as a result of journaling with us through this program.
Like super duper young kind of deal.
I look like I belonged in this entire.
Yeah, you're part of the group.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, right here. This I was also a speech and debate coach, and this is when we had the most amount of chemistry. Like I would say this is one of my favorite classes that I led, because we competed in debate tournaments, and you know, I really led them, and I felt like, you know, I'm an effective mother in this case of like leading my children, you know, like I'm capable of inspiring and building up my children.
Oh.
Yeah. And this one right here is my Outstanding Educator Award. This was awarded to me back in 2007, basically reflecting all my passion for teaching and helping and educating the youth, you know, and so it's just an affirmation that I am a good leader. I am a good mother.